Well, hi there, everybody. So, I am going to share with you a little cultural tidbit about Nepal and the cuisine of Nepal, as it were, that some people don't know about. A lot of people know about Mount Everest. They may know a few things about a couple of the arts and crafts, but there's millions of fun, exciting things to know about. One of which most of my clients seem to like when they come to Nepal is Tongba. So I thought I would just show people what Tongba is. So it's a drink. It is a little bit alcoholic, and it's often best when it's cold outside because it uses hot water. So what it is it's a fermented, this is how you store it often, in a plastic bag of some kind, but it's a fermented millet. So here I can take some out here, and if you see, it just looks a little bit like caviar, especially in this fancy glass. But it's fermented millet seeds. So they take millet seeds and they age them, put a little yeast in there and mix it up. And then I would put it, and this is more of a proper Tongba glass where the straw goes right in it. These are kind of one of the less expensive models, which are all metal. The neg on the all metal ones is that they get hot when you're holding them, because what you do is you fill up to the very, very top the cup, and this will happen if you go to a restaurant. It has to be a Tibetan or Sherpa restaurant usually, because only the high mountain people will do the Tongba. Probably also because they grow millet up there and it's really cold, and this really warms you up and makes all of your aching muscles feel great. You won't feel any pain, and you'll be really amused by the people around you, hopefully. Anyways, they fill this thing up with the millet, and then you just pour boiling water on the top, and no matter how many times you pour boiling water in there, it makes a new cup. Just as good as the last one. And it lasts forever. You just keep doing it. I've never actually worn out a cup of Tongba. I'm not a heavy drinker though. Usually though, you get Tongba grasses that look a little bit more like, this is actually a Roxy container from some of my friends in the Limbu area, which is the Mount Everest area. Rai people gave me this. But the Tongba glass will be a little bit more like this wooden glass. It just won't get narrow at the top there. And then it'll have like a lid to keep it warm at the top often. Not always, but often. But anyway, if you just envision this just stopping right there. Also, I have hennaed my hand because it is the celebration season of monsoon, so we'll have to do fun little things. So anyway, you take some of this millet, and I'm going to put it in a not proper Tongba glass just so you can see it. And as I said, you would, to do it properly, fill the entire thing up with millet, and then take boiling water, and then it would just barely go. But I'm just going to show you what happens if you put more in there, just so you can kind of see what's happening there. So it gets sort of cloudy, and then it's very mild if you just drink it like that. Now the straws are kind of fun. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to make a loud high-pitched sound. But the straw itself, sometimes they're bamboo or other things, but often they're metal. And see, it's pushed together. Yerba mate straws are also kind of like this, I think. Pull it together at the bottom, and then another slit here around the sides so that you can drink up the liquid without getting the millet in there, because then you don't want millet in your mouth. So I did that, and then the more you stir it around, kind of the more the alcohol comes out of it. Warm, mellow. Yeah. So anyway, so see how that gets milky? And I have traveled around places around the Kathmandu Valley with another friend of mine who was a Fulbright scholar, and we scored on various rubrics, different Tongba locations, and found some really great ones throughout the Kathmandu Valley. But again, you have to aim for the Sherpa and Tibetan ones. And I got this Tongba just to keep in the fridge to make it home, because it's lockdown time. So if anyone wants things, it's takeout only for the most part. But some great Sherpa ladies that I know in the Tamil area have a little tiny store with a little blanket as a door. So anyway, I hope you make it to Nepal and make it here to try some Tongba. And I'm Tara Linhart, and this is Cultural Tidbits from today here in Kathmandu. Bye! Namaste!